recording to the song by Elvis Presley, Dreams Come True, in Blue Hawaii. You notice that I'm wearing my Hawaiian Aloha shirt. Today we're going to test the King's theory by making a drink called Blue Hawaii. Welcome everyone, I'm Mark and I am here in sunny Florida. And you know, even though the drink we're making is called Blue Hawaii, I would say that Florida is kind of Hawaii East. I mean, we've got sun, we've got palm trees, we've got beaches and oceans, we even have islands. So I am going to declare Florida Hawaii East, at least for this video. And Hawaiians that are watching, if you want to call Hawaii Florida West, feel free. Do you notice that the colors are changing on this video? That's because the sun is going behind clouds and coming out. I'm out here on my lanai. It is such a beautiful day. I've got a cat watching me to my right. I've got some birds watching me to the left. And you're watching me right up there in front. So let's get started because this drink is so easy, I guarantee you're going to make it. And what do we need? We need some light rum. We have here Bacardi Puerto Rican rum. You're going to need some blue Curaçao. And this is not actually top shelf here, but it's going to be just fine for this drink. We're going to use cream of coconut, pineapple juice, and 1 cup of ice. So let's get started. As I said, this is really easy to make. We're going to start by putting a cup of ice into our blender cup. And this is going to be a blended drink. And then everything else is going to be so easy. I'm going to use, oops, there goes the cap. I'm going to use my shot glass, which is about 1.25 ounces, the one that I use. But you can use anything because just think of this as being parts and not necessarily shots. So we're going to use 1 part of the light rum. We're going to use 1 part of the blue Curaçao. And this is what gives it its Blue Hawaii color and name, I suppose. We're going to use 1 part of the cream of coconut. And this is really, really super creamy. So sometimes it's hard to get all that out of there. So I like to make sure that I don't make that the last ingredient. So whatever you pour in after can kind of clear some of that creamy cream of coconut right out of your shot glass. And then I'm going to have 2 parts of the pineapple juice. So everything that we put in here was 1 part except the coconut juice. 1 part rum, 1 part blue Curaçao, 1 part cream of coconut, and 2 parts of our pineapple juice. And this might be the most important part right here, making sure that you've got this screwed in really, really nice and tight. Okay, and for me this is always the hardest part, lining this up to make sure that it's locked down really nice and tight. Okay, there we got it. And I'm just going to blend this until I think that it's well blended. It shouldn't take much more than 10 or 15 seconds. I can also put it on pulse and let some of that ice move around and get there we go, that's pretty good. So I can tell that it's creamy, but it still has the icy texture to it. And we are going to pour that in a glass. Oh, we got a little bit left over, I love that. And what do you garnish it with? Well, ideally, what I would have done is taken a piece of pineapple and put it here in between the 2 cherries, and that would look just fantastic. But I don't have any fresh pineapple here today, so all I have is the cherries, and I have a little swizzle stick that's a palm tree. You can do what you like. You can put an umbrella, whatever you like, but Doesn't this look inviting? But you know, it's not about the look. It's really about the taste. Oh, it's so good. So cold, so icy. On a hot day like today, it was in the 90s today, and you know, when they give it, I feel like I got a Blue Hawaiian mustache. And that's what I forgot, is my straw, didn't I? And you know, they put in the winter they have wind chill, and then here they have the heat factor. It was 100 degrees here in southern Florida, according to the heat factor, but I don't know if you can really believe that, can you? Oh, it's so good. And I just made room to put a little more of this in. Come on, can we do it? Yes, we can top it off just perfectly. So I hope you try this one. It's so easy to make. There's nothing complicated. You don't even have to do, you know, the fancy cha-cha shaker. It's just your typical blender, cup of ice, one shot, and then 2 shots, and you're all done. I got a special treat for you coming up this Saturday. Those of you who've been watching know I've been doing the Weekend Warrior series, where I've been doing builds because I'm pretty new to my home here in Florida. So I've had to build things, fix things, do things, and I've been putting that on my Saturday videos. And this Saturday, what I'm going to do is show you how I built this bar that's right here. This bar is actually off Amazon. I'm in love with it. And I spent a Saturday morning building this, and you can see how I did it this Saturday on the Weekend Warrior, and I'll do a link to it down below here as well as that video. So, happy Hawaii, everybody. Here's to our 50th state, and to the king of rock and roll, Blue Hawaii. Thanks for joining me. As always, I encourage you to like and share the videos. Leave your comments down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe by clicking my face in the corner, and don't forget to ring that bell icon. That way you'll know when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. I'm going to sit right over here, and I have a nice chair there. I'm going to look over my backyard at the palm trees, and I'm just going to sip on this and enjoy a sunny afternoon. So long, everyone.